Hey Libras, and welcome to your 2018 year ahead forecast. This is Sky here to hopefully help illuminate and clarify some of the energies and momentums present on your path as we move into this incredible year for you. So Libras, I feel that you can be the most thriving air sign of 2018, as Gemini and Aquarius are kind of still working through what 2017 gave, but there is something about your energy which has to change a little bit in 2018, I feel. It's like a recomposure year. Basically, I think you're resurfacing your identity or transforming or changing your identity in this year, where by 2019 you will kind of be very different than you were in 2017. So this is kind of an in-between year. And at the same time, a lot of really powerful, incredible structures and archetypes and dynamics can form in your life that really start to shape your purpose, which is what it really all comes down to. 2018 for everyone, regardless of zodiac sign, is a year of purpose and a year of identifying what you want to be manifesting and contributing to your life and others. I think that you should have a very strong boost of energy starting off the year. So from like January to March, I sense you like decluttering, really getting rid of what you no longer need. A lot of the signs are really having to kind of be on hiatus or kind of having to really pull back during this time. But I think that the magic that Libra has, you can really do more while everyone else is down. So for those of you trying to make career progress or trying to ascend some kind of hierarchical system, the beginning of 2018 gives you what you need to like shine more than other people, or to do things better or in a more independent or different way, which sets you apart from the rest of the crowd. And I think that that's a lot of what Libra needs to strive for in 2018. It's like, what sets you apart? What makes different your product than other people's? So I feel like a lot of Libras are producing or creating something, becoming very entrepreneurial, as many people are this year. And I think that you can also do this better than a lot of signs. I've kind of suggested for a lot of people to pull back or to pull something out of the fire. And I think for Libra, you actually need to add something in. So how can you add on to what you're currently doing with your purpose? It feels that if you have like a 9-to-5 job, you can also add on a hobby or very small business that sort of catalyzes a really wonderful change in your life. It is also quite a peripheral year for you, where things on the sideline can become very strong. So astrologically, we on the outer planet scale have Jupiter in Scorpio, Saturn in Capricorn, Neptune in Pisces, Uranus will be going through Aries and Taurus, retrograding, and Pluto in Capricorn. So you have a lot of square energy coming in. So things at kind of like a 90-degree angle to you can suddenly activate you. We will also be having Mars in Capricorn during the beginning of 2018. That's one of the reasons that I feel that Libra has a lot of energy moving into this year, and like almost so much energy that you can feel kind of like you're collapsing on yourself. But I really think that it can be channeled into incredible manifestation power. So the Capricorn Libra square is very interesting. Those of you who may have this in your natal chart can definitely confirm that it's a very particular type of placement, and a very sometimes scathing type of energy, but also bestows a lot. These people, like Libra Capricorn people, definitely can be the best in their field and can be very workaholic type of energy. And I feel since that a lot of Libras become workaholics in 2018. So Saturn is there, which is also like the structuring planet, the patriarchal father figure, very structuring energy in Capricorn, which is the 10th house, and actually like a matriarchal sign because it's a feminine energy. So definitely integrating your masculine and feminine energy within yourself becomes very big in 2018. Your sort of outward thrust for life, as well as your passive absorptive energy, become more calibrated and more at your disposal, I feel, and more understandable within you, which is interesting. So I sense that like in a health way that the hormones could be emphasized for Libra, and balancing of the hormones, or balancing of like pH or hydration or blood pressure or blood sugar. It feels like it's definitely an emphasized health year for you, where there's a lot that needs to be balanced. And I do think that that starts to happen for you in March or April. And I would definitely start to outline a plan of like more balanced sleep time, more balanced exercise regimens. It feels like there needs to be a lot of organization, again, with all that Capricorn energy coming in for you all. Especially when we're in like Aries and Cancer time, when it like T-squares and crosses out the cardinal energy. So that will be in like again, like March 21st to April 21st, then like June 21st to July 21st. I think those cycles are going to be very big for Libra. Lots of catalysion, lots of new, really powerful forward progressive energy coming in during those times. So I think if you have something to risk or something that you need to really energize, it would be good to do during Aries or Cancer time. Also, November, I feel to be very strong when Jupiter moves into Sag. Really, really beautiful for Libra. That'll be more of a 2019 energy, but I feel that you're building up to that. So really optimistic, really expansive, really spontaneous energy on the horizon coming in. So like what needs to be seen in hindsight, what needs to regress before it progresses, becomes a lot of what 2018 is for Libra, and really embracing more of like a sacred regression, actually. So maybe looking into past life regression, or looking back into where backward motion actually needs to happen versus forward motion. Again, I feel that Aries and Cancer gives you a strong burst of forward motion, but perhaps between those times it becomes really empowering to move backwards a little bit. Looking at your past, going back to your hometown, perhaps, experiencing old people or old experiences of your history in a new, more eclectic, progressive way could be very karmically cleansing for Libra. So if you've been estranged from family members, perhaps reaching out becomes a very interesting thing, even if you can't maintain it for very long. Also reconnecting with past desires as well. If it's not like family, or if it's not like estranged people from your past, I think like estranged versions of yourself start to come to the surface. Again, Jupiter and Scorpio can really activate aspects of our personality that we had forgotten about. So take some time to sit with yourself and sit with like the experiences that you didn't get to have, or the versions of yourself you did not get to fulfill, and understand if they can be integrated in a new, very empowering way. I feel that they can. I feel that Libra can really generate within themselves a new type of fulfillment, or a new type of success, even based on something that you strived for in the past, gave up, but has now like resurfaced. So definitely take a second to sit with yourself and think of like, what have I made progress on before, but am not using the benefit that that gave me? Because I think like a red flag for Libra in 2018 is trying like too many new things that you don't have grounding yet in. Like you can do that, but there has to also be something that like you're utilizing what you have. So basically what I'm feeling is like accept your blessings and take what you do have, and thrive with what you've been given to as well. So as you guys may have seen from other videos in this series, I am channeling in 4 concepts for each sign. For Libra, the first concept that I'm channeling in is fortifying your base to balance more easily. So if you think of the scales, you know, they're obviously the 2 scales, and that's what everyone thinks of, but there's also like a base that like holds the scales up. So when Libras start to like really go out of balance and all over the place, it's usually because like the base or the foundation is not sturdy. So it creates a bias, or like one of the scales naturally is uneven because of the uneven base. I feel that this year becomes a year of perfecting and mending the base, so that balance is the first thing that comes in, so that you are working with an even outlay before you're actually balancing things. The second concept for Libra is exploring a new realm of being. So really allowing like personality transformations to happen, really allowing even an environment of the past that looks very familiar to become new, almost. Very much absorbing and taking in your environment as if it were the first time you were seeing it becomes important for Libra, because I think there's a lot of like clicking to happen. Again, your environment could be channeling through a past lens, which basically means that you've not like caught on to what may and may not be good for you because you're not seeing it in your current outlay. So definitely like take a moment, look around your room or wherever you're at right now and think, okay, is this like where I need to be? Is this good? Third concept that I feel for Libra is becoming ready for a shift, because Libra can sometimes be like the Libra-Aries axis, like a sudden shifts happen unexpectedly and it becomes like this chaotic, traumatic thing where you're not really prepared for the change of life, or you're not really prepared for sudden new experiences, but they just force themselves on you and you have to like adapt. I think that you can see it coming this time. So really look at the horizon, see what's oncoming, and see what you can do to prepare yourself for that. The last concept for Libra is learning to laugh at adversity. I feel that this year can be difficult if there is no humor. Libra is a very humorous, very comedic sign at its core, but sometimes, again, through this balancing process, it loses that strand of humor, and I think that most of your magic comes from being able to laugh at some of the things which may not be calibrated or may not become as seamless as you expect, and through that laughter, I feel you completely generate yourself out of the adverse situations. Okay, and Libra's tarot card for the year of 2018, I'm just cutting the cards right now, is the Hierophant. Wonderful. The Hierophant has actually been like a really big card for me lately. It's one of those cards that I think a lot of people kind of have a difficult relationship, and I've seen a lot of other tarot readers coming into new relationships with the Hierophant this year, out of 2017 and into 2018 as well. And to me, the Hierophant always represents a key or the ability to unlock a door. To me, it's not just the removal of boundaries and the universe forcing you through a door, but it's like a closed door which you have been given the key of, but you still have to, turn the key and unlock it. You have to reach halfway, basically, to me, with the Hierophant. It does allude to universal intervention, but there has to be meeting the universe halfway. Generally, with the Hierophant energy, I don't see that the universe does everything for you. So if you've been wanting a big change in your life or you've been wanting to move, I sense that you have to meet it halfway. Like the universe won't book your plane ticket for you, There has to be like a commitment to what you're doing for sure. It's also a marriage card and a spiritual evolution card. So new contacts with like matrimony, whether that be committing to like a new religion or spirituality, committing to a person, or committing to a project. It's kind of a contractual obligation of some sort, and you can sort of inlay that into your life in whatever way it resonates. And anyway, the Libras, I feel that 2018 is really incredible for you after the commitment happens to your project and after you do some foundational work to learn how to balance more properly. Anyway, if this reading was good for you, you guys can click the center of your screen to see month by month companion written report that I did myself. It has a tarot card for each month as well as astrological themes and concepts as well. I think it's wonderful. One click, you can download it to your phone, tablet, or smartphone. If you guys haven't been able to subscribe, like, or comment, I would so appreciate that. Much love, and I will be speaking to you soon. Bye.